During this new year, I resolve to begin a new life. I do not know what will happen to me during this year, but I abandon myself entirely to you, my God, and all my aspirations and all my affections will be for you. That is a quote from St. Gemma Galgani that she wrote in her diary that she merely referred to as her little notebook. Hi, welcome to Dymphna's Devotion. My name is Luke. I am Dymphna's devoter. That quote from St. Gemma Galgani that popped into my feed when I felt the urge to look up one of the mystics of the Catholic Church inspired this video. I wasn't planning on making a New Year resolution video or put a great deal of emphasis on the holiday. After all, a year is just a number. The years that we count are the amount of trips around the sun since Christ. We don't have to wait for a new year to seek change or become new versions of ourselves. That can begin anytime, like July or September. That quote, however, and the timing, attracted me to listen to more videos about St. Gemma Galgani and her lifestyle, led me to this inspiration. I wasn't going to talk about this publicly, at least not originally, but after giving it some thought, why not? This channel also presents me an opportunity to invite you to join me. 2025, which is something I actually had planned back in November, I give to Christ's justice, specifically the justice of Christ. I consecrate the year 2025 as the year of Christ's justice, year of mortification, and self-denial. But there's a bit of a wrench in that. I'm typically a big complainer. I don't like to show it much on this channel, but I can be a whiner. In the comfort of my own privacy, I tend to be a little whiny, sarcastic, sassy. If I see someone doing something I don't like, then I typically, while keeping it to myself, I make a little sarcastic remark about it, or I insult others and whatnot. It's time to change that, because this whole year of Christ's justice and mortification is completely in vain if I taint the mortification with a bad attitude. I have to face things that I disagree with, or don't like, or challenge me, or irritate me, or inconvenience me with gratitude. I'll tell you what we can do. We can offer it up as penance. Yes, I said we, because we're doing this together. If your next door neighbors are irritating you, offer it up as penance. Someone cuts you off while driving, offer it up as penance. Work is getting you down, penance. Computers moving slow, penance. Software, whatever you work with, not working even though you're just using it normally, penance. You see someone doing something stupid in public, penance. I don't care if you already got the idea. We have to go down this list together. Washing machine broken at home, or you have to go to the public laundromat for literally any reason, penance. No dishwasher, so you have to wash dishes by hand, penance. Sun getting your eyes, penance. Inclement weather, penance. Have to shovel snow, penance. Hate winter, penance. Don't whine about these things. Don't complain. Just offer them up as penances. This is slightly in good humor, but did a YouTuber or TikTok content creator steal your content just so they could chroma key themselves over it and point at you while you do all the talking? Penance. Penance, penance, penance. I wonder if the Angel of Fatima knew he would be deliberately quoted by a guy like me on YouTube in the year 2025. Don't insult others. Don't complain. Don't sass, just offer it up as penance. This is a challenge and an open invitation for you to join me in pursuit of better versions of ourselves. I've seen quite a few Catholics being a little too lax on this, and I have been no exception. Then I realized that's one of the things that separates the saints from the average Joes and Janes. Make peace with your suffering. Do it quietly, then offer it up as penance. You could also offer it up on behalf of others. For instance, offer up your suffering for the souls in purgatory, or for an end to abortion, or for an end to human trafficking, or abuse. Such sacrifices with selfless intent will still be counted toward removing time from your purgatory sentence. I know it's not completely selfless if you know it will also help you in the long run, but God knows your heart and your intentions better than you do. I highly recommend, if you haven't already, to either listen to some videos on Gemma Galgani or read about her. If you have kids, then gather the kids around YouTube for about 12 minutes and watch the animated video done by Christian Family TV about St. Gemma Galgani. I recommend that you don't stop there. Treat it like a homework assignment. Get a notebook, get a pen, pencil, and take notes while you're doing it too. I'm going to start recommending diaries or journals to my audience. And this is something I'm going to do too. Write down Bible verses, keynotes about the saints. We should be interested in getting into heaven at all costs. Don't be lax just because we know Jesus died on the cross for us. The takeaway isn't just that he died for our sins, just so that we could continue to live in sin. He died for us to make heaven possible for us. Because before Jesus died for us, there was no one getting into heaven. Adam breaking his covenant with God was so severe a crime that he and Eve got booted out of Eden, and all throughout the Old Testament and a little bit into the New Testament, everyone that died went to hell. Also, Jesus' suffering for us set a standard for us to meet as Christians. All right, let me explain. If we are truly serious about earning our way into heaven, then we have to suffer for it. By the way, speaking of Jesus' suffering, I think that's a really good topic. I would like to cover that in greater detail in an upcoming video, so stay tuned. Stop complaining, stop insulting others, don't road rage while you're driving, don't attack people on social media, be polite and courteous, especially when you're correcting others. Offer up your frustrations, suffering, and irritations to Christ. Make deliberate sacrifices. Step outside of your comfort zone. Go out of your way to inconvenience yourself. I promise you that your attitude and outlook on life will change drastically. Believe it. With all the things that I listed off, I'm guilty of all of them.
All of them?
That's why I listed them off. Thank you for watching Dymphna's Devotion. My name is Luke once again. God bless you, and Ave Maria.